We've had red kites here since 1996, and when we first started, I guess it was a bit kind of up in the air as to how the kites were going to do. There was already one project in Scotland in the Black Isle, which is up just near Inverness, and I guess it's fair to say that things hadn't gone quite as well there as people had expected. The Black Isle and the Chilterns were the first two reintroduction sites that were set up in 1989, and when they were set up, I think most of the experts expected the Black Isle to be the more successful population. But as it turned out, the Black Isle, they've got something like 40 breeding pairs of kites, whereas the Chilterns have something approaching 400. So the kites, yeah, they're doing reasonably well at the moment for us. We've got somewhere in the region of about 330 kites in the centre of Scotland. They're nesting up to about 45 miles from here, and so that sort of distance would take us from here just outside of Dunblane to somewhere maybe halfway between Perth and Dundee. So they're spreading out to a reasonable distance, and it's been a good year for the birds because the weather has meant that a lot of the chicks have survived. Generally, the better the weather, the higher the chances that more chicks will live long enough to fledge and nest. The kid asked me the other day when I was doing a talk in the hide what sort of things would be predators for kites, and really the only thing that is a natural threat to the kites is human beings. So, you know, they can coexist quite happily with everything else that we've got here, so the buzzards, the crows. I mean, I'm not saying they've got a particularly good relationship with the crows or buzzards, but they can rub along quite happily together. It's only really when mankind gets involved that there's a problem. The fact that they can rub along with the other birds here, I think, you know, it's probably fair enough to say that it was a good idea to have them here, and really now all we can do is try and get the word out to people that they're not a threat to rural interests, and then, you know, I mean, I think that's us being fair to the birds by doing that.